Hey, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot. We're going to do a quick read for you. We're going to use this die to choose from the decks to give you the message you need to hear. At the end, we will do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the all signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, if you're dealing with a fellow Gemini. If any card repeats, I will point that out in case that's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I will point that out in case it's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. I think that's it. If it resonates, if you like it, feel free to hit the like button. And I think that's it. So let's roll. Okay, and it landed on 8. That is Everyday Tarot. That is this weird, or no, it's the little deck. Where's the little deck? Where is that tiny deck? Here we are. So this is the deck we're going to use. It's like the world's tiniest deck. What is the first spread we're going to do for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, folks? Get rich quick. Okay, so some of you all are focused on increasing your money in some way. Want to bring in more money? All right, so let's see. So the first spread is a money spread with a deck that I can't freaking get open. Jesus. Okay, so a couple hours from now when I get this deck open. Speaking of things taking a while, the uploads are taking a while. I took forever for the Aries read to upload. It finally did. It got stuck at 95% processing. So Taurus is uploading right now. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, or if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Taurus, it's at 23% right now. All right, so get rich quick. I almost want to say scheme. Ooh, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is walking away for something more fulfilling. Is it a job or something? Is a relationship disappointing, affecting your money? Moon, the Tower, the 10 of Cups. There's a lot of cups in here. 7 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune at the end. And the bottom of the deck, you get the Magician. So this is you trying to make it happen. Working on the money. All right, so why you are currently blocked from financial abundance? Because you are walking away from something that is emotionally unfulfilling. If it's a relationship, maybe there's a relationship that's been bringing you down and that's been affecting your money as well. What is one lesson you need to learn about money in order to increase your bank account? You got to be able to see, it's the Moon card. So Moon is emotions, but it's also a card representing not being able to see the way forward. So you need to try not to have fears, because it's also a card of fears. Moon card has to do with not being able to see the way forward, having fears about what's out there, and a lot of times it's irrational fears. So I think you just need, the lesson is basically you need to stop letting your fears interfere and hold you back from abundance. If there's irrational fears, you got to find a way to get over them. I don't know if you need to talk to a professional. I'm not really sure. What area of life should you be focusing on in order to increase your income? So this is the Tower card. So what area? Letting anything that doesn't serve you, letting it just fall away. If there's a Tower moment happening in your life, if things are big and chaotic and happening, let the Tower fall, whatever it is, let things fall, and when the dust clears, then you can look and see what you got to work with. Don't try to stop it. Just, let cycles play out, let things happen, unfold organically. What do you need to give in order to receive? Look at this. This is what you need to give in order to receive. You need to give commitment to emotional satisfaction. So whatever is going to make you happy, you need to focus on that. Because when you're happy, you radiate that energy that lets abundance come into your life. How do you help yourself get into the wealth mindset? Well, look at all your options, And I'm telling you something about your like relationships or something to do with your emotions and maybe your love life is somehow affecting your money. So how do you get into help yourself get into the wealth mindset? Look at your options. Take an honest look at your options. Take off the rose-colored glasses if you got them on. And look at things realistically. Get serious with yourself for a second. What fear about money do you need to release? That you're not going to be lucky, or that you have bad luck. You need to get rid of that that fear that you have bad luck when it comes to money, because you have the Wheel of Fortune. You are going to be fine. Everything's going to turn out great, actually. Wheel of Fortune, ending it. The Magician on the bottom of the deck, you can make it happen. You can make this happen. You can, make a change. So if you're having money problems and money is tight right now, it's going to be okay. You can make it happen. All right. We're going to do this next one. It's a Celtic Cross, and it's a 10-card spread, but we're going to do it because apparently you need to... Okay, but first we are doing an Oracle card, and it is the... Ooh. Okay. It's the Dark Mirror, and that's a big, deep, dark Oracle card deck. This one right here. Okay, let me show you this way. This is the Dark Mirror, and this is a deck that really makes people look at facets of themselves that they may not want to look at. It makes you take an honest look at yourself. People don't always like to do that, but I mean, how else are you going to heal and grow and prosper and be happy if you don't change what needs to be changed? You got to acknowledge it, right? So what are we acknowledging? Revenge. Ooh. I don't think this card has ever come up, and all the time I've owned this deck, I don't think I've ever had this card come up. I really don't. Gotta put on the specs. I don't think is there pollen outside? All of a sudden my nose wants to run. All right, so number 23. And this book is in like 6 different languages, I think. All right, so 23. All right. Revenge. It is time to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. Okay, the visual seed looks like the Two of Swords, but she's not wearing a blindfold. This if it was a Two of Swords, she's not wearing a blindfold. Look at this. A complex magical glyph illuminates the ground as a pale woman dressed in black seems to surge from it. She has blood crimson eyes, a white flower garland, and 2 plain swords. Her wings are made of withered branches. There is no white night, but there can be a black storm woven by fallen angels. The going dark message is, what if there was a place where there is no more time for words, no more sense to bargain or negotiate, no more survival instinct to accept fear or ponder consequences. It is a place we can reach, at the limit of our abuse, with the last spark of our dignity surging up as a powerful black flame. We cry, we hurt, and we strike, to destroy. We destroy not for ourselves. Dude, shut up! I got a rooster out there that's trying to upstage me. We destroy not for ourselves because we are gone. We destroy for the fairness of the world. We destroy because if there... I'm about to kick his ass. We destroy because if there's no sweet justice, there can at least be cruel revenge. We destroy for those who came earlier, for those who would have come later. I'm trying to be serious here. We destroy and we are and as we destroy, we forsake ourselves. There is no going back, because coming back from that requires much more shut up than force. Do we just start this reading over? Hey, do you want to do the reading? Freaking rooster. All right, so I'm going to have to let them out. I think it's what he's like, let us out. I'm like, all right, fine. Anyway, it's about revenge. And what's the reason for revenge? Why do you feel the need to be vengeful? I'm going to shut the door. I'm going to shut him up. All right, so Gemini. What else do you need to hear? Okay, so it's number 6, Modern Witch Tarot, and it's going to be a Celtic Cross. I am not going to stop this reading, because then I'll have to stitch together, and I'm not doing that. All right. Modern Witch Tarot, and it's... Man, he is noisy as crap right now, isn't he? He just won't shut up. even if I let him out, he's going to be standing outside on the porch closer to us doing that. So there's that. For anybody who's looking to purchase a tarot deck, this is one that I reviewed. If you're interested in looking, there's a review for it in the playlist called Random. All right, so you have a Celtic Cross and a rooster that won't shut up. Look at him. Oh, he's getting ready to do it again. Go ahead, do it again. Do it again, you know you want to. All right. Gemini, your reading has been upstaged by a rooster. Okay. Okay. I swear to God, man. These animals. Speaking of animals, and you know, I just did the Taurus reading, Venus and Taurus reading, and I said animals will figure prominently into your life in the near future. How funny is that? Feathery bastard won't shut it. All right, so. What else? Wow, he is going for broke now, ain't he? Okay, and then this one. All right, so, ooh, okay. Well, the Seven of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So, is there a situation in which you're not letting people know? I'm gonna shut the door. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna shut the door. I can't take it. You won't shut up. All right. Oh God! And the door. And the door didn't shut. Jesus. Oh fuck a duck. Wow. All right, Gemini. Love you guys. Sorry about the distractions. All right. So, is there a situation right now in which you're feeling like you need to keep your motives hidden, keep your moves hidden? Or are you dealing with somebody who's being sneaky? So is someone being sneaky, or are you trying to keep your motives hidden? Which one is it? Are you being sneaky? All right, so where you are right now, you get the King of Cups. Right now, you're focusing on being mature when it comes to love and emotions. So you're actually feeling pretty emotionally mature at the moment. You're not codependent. You're not, feeling, I don't know how else to put that. You're like mature, as far as your maturity level in your emotions, you're good. That's where you are right now. Potential and challenges, there's something in which you are worried that you're going to be heartbroken. There's some kind of situation, or whether it's a relationship or a financial thing, could be, or job or something, but there's some kind of situation which you're worried you're going to be dealing with disappointment. What to focus on? Being happy, celebrating, maybe reuniting with someone. This is what to focus on. Being happy, right? And getting together with friends, possibly. In the past, there was a new start. Now, you may have dealt with somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in one of the fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, possibly. But, in the past, there was a new cycle that began, and it says, for your strengths, you have the Emperor card. Nothing is repeated. I was looking, oh yeah, actually, I take that back. Wheel of Fortune did repeat. And that is a Jupiter card, which is related to Sagittarius, but it also has to do with fixed signs as well. So it says for your strengths, you have the ability to be the person in charge, to be the boss, to be the one that's ruling in some way, a manager or whatever. But you're the one that that makes the rules. You're the one that can be in charge. It's at 38%. All right, that's fine. So that's your strength. So you have the ability to lead. You have leadership skills. In the near future, in that position, you have the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. Gemini, this is actually really good. Why is her arms crossed though? It's like she's pouting. Her arms are crossed. Almost like she's blocking people out. So the words sitting pretty just came to my mind. So you're gonna be sitting pretty, male or female, it doesn't matter. But you're gonna be sitting pretty good, doing well in the near future. So that's awesome. So you're gonna get what you want. The suggested approach, being very honest. Very, very, like, just very mature and honest with your communications. It's not suggesting to like be like immature and spying or snippy, or like just be very clear and direct. That's your suggested approach with whatever the situation is that you're dealing with. What you need to know. Okay, so my only concern, Gemini, my only concern here is that the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and this as what you need to know. Look at this. Anybody that knows anything about tarot knows what this is, right? With the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck, you may need to know that someone you're dealing with is a playboy or playgirl. This is probably what you need to know. So are you dealing with somebody with commitment issues that, you know, likes to play around? So your hopes and fears, well, you're hoping for things to be equal and just. You're you know, hoping things turn out, you know, in your favor, you know, but that things work out. Your potential future, taking a leap of faith. Now, here's my concern too. See all the yellow? The yellow is caution. It's like, this is warning you. So take a leap of faith, but be careful that you're not being reckless. Just take a leap of faith, but just be cautious at the same time. So it's you know, you're using logic and you're just not just going off half-cocked. That's all I gotta say about that. Oh God, we're at 17 minutes. All right, so let's do, you know why? Because the freaking rooster. And did you notice he shut up when I closed the door? He shut up then. Damn. The Taurus read is at 41% uploaded. All right. So, 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the all signs. I don't think anything repeated. No. Other than the Wheel of Fortune, which is a great card to, you know, repeat. So somebody, someone you have dealt with, was afraid of getting hurt again, but think maybe they're getting over it. They like both sexes, is upright. They're terrified of opening up emotionally, is in reverse, so maybe they're not as afraid to. You might be dealing with somebody who's been healing and maturing and bossing up a little bit, because they're not as afraid of opening up emotionally. They want you to make the first move is on its side as well. So if you don't make the first move, eventually they will, but they'd rather you do it. It says get a checkup. Wedding bells is in reverse, so commitment may not be in the future for you on this one. Pay attention to signs from the universe. I think you're already doing that. It's on its side, so it's like, you know, you're there. All right, if you're dealing with an Aries, I feel like before we even look, I looked at the Seven of Swords when I said if you're dealing with an Aries. So before we even look, I have a feeling I know how that Aries is going to be acting. Okay, so they're feeling left out in the cold, and they might be acting reckless right now. The Taurus, they just see this as a disaster, and they're just kind of looking back over, they're reminiscing, they're going down memory lane, but they just think this is a disaster. The Gemini, if you're dealing with a fellow Gemini, they're going to offer an apology. They're kind of hiding out looking for answers right now. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they want commitment. They got a lot of passion for you. If you're dealing with a Leo, they are feeling burdened, but they got a lot of love for you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're considering their options, or looking at their options, and they're just trying to move on to calmer waters. If you're dealing with a Libra, they're assessing things, looking things over, wondering what the point of this relationship was for. They're walking away disappointed, and they're wondering what was the point of all this. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, okay, if you're dealing with this Scorpio, I feel like this person is They like attention, and they're a little bit manipulative. I don't know who you're dealing with, but if you're dealing with a Scorpio, they like attention and they're a little bit manipulative. Okay, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're trying to be patient, and they're at a crossroads. They're trying to decide what to do. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, they want to equal things out and balance things out because they're not letting you go. They don't want to let you go. If you are dealing with, what did I say? That was a Capricorn, right? If you're dealing with Aquarius, they got secrets. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, maybe that's who and the Seven of Swords is an Aquarius card. You got the High Priestess and the Moon card for the Aquarius. So they've got some secrets. They're trying to keep you in the dark. If you are dealing with a Pisces, they are having a hard time making a decision. They want to heal and grow with you. They might want children with you. And here is you being very clear about what the situation is and what you want and where things stand. And here's you being very clear and honest. All right, Gemini, I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.